of this conference for giving me an opportunity to discuss the pipeline life cycle extension strategies by effective operation and maintenance thing. To start with, I would like to brief you about the industry scenario. A safe and secure energy transport is of paramount importance for all economies. India is among the world's fastest growing economy, and which creates a demand for the energy. And if the trends continues, it is going to be the world's third largest energy consumer by 2020. As a result of the higher dependency on the energy, it will be the transport. The dependency will becomes on the transport infrastructure, such as pipelines and transmission lines, power transmission lines. Presently, today India is having almost 40,000 kilometers of oil and gas pipelines, which is further going to expand 15,000 kilometers in near future. Laying of new pipelines is a costly affair. However, laying of the replacement of the pipeline is also the same thing as Mr. Hirak Datta said, also in the earlier session. Hence, it is necessary that for the operators of the pipelines for effective implementation of O&M practices, which can go a long way in maintaining the pipelines with extended service life. In India, or across the world also, about 33% pipelines are reaching to their design life, and more than that. And in India, we have almost 5,000 kilometers of pipelines which are non-piggable. So it's a cause of concern. However, the industry is already working on the improving O&M practices and coming up with the new technologies, as a result of which the pipelines servicing even after 50 years of their commissioning and achieving the annual throughput targets. But even mishaps occurs. Leaks are common in the pipelines all across the world. Major incidents happens in the last year were because of the internal corrosion by third-party damages and stress cracking in the old pipelines, and also for the manufacturing defects in the pipeline equipments, like in valves. Hence, there is a need to focus more on the predictive maintenance. This may cost a pipeline operator more, but that will prevent the future disaster and loss of life. Major challenges in the oil and gas pipelines. In spite of being best operation maintenance practices implemented, the pipeline operators have challenges too. There are 5,000 kilometer pipelines which are non-piggable. That's a challenge. Third-party damages by sabotage or vandalism. It's a big challenge. Now, awareness is a very big challenge for the pipeline assets among the key stakeholders, which starts from the departments till the labor is working at the ground. So it's a very big challenge how to aware themselves about the sensitivity of these pipelines, about the consequences if hazards happens. Also, there are number of O&M activities which is being outsourced to different service provider in parts. And in this case, the service providers works in isolations. Thus, there are, and they are least bothered about the other activities which is being happening in the same line. That is a practice is being used as on date with almost all the pipeline operators except few of them. Secondly, the emergency preparedness is a big challenge. However, PNGRB have already taken the initiative with the emergency response and disaster management plan to be implemented, but it is still a challenge to implement. Implementation of the next generation technology plays an integral role to enable the safe and reliable delivery of energy for now and generations to come. In this, how to cope up with this challenge? The technology plays a very big part. The inspection of the non-piggable pipelines through smart peaks or through direct assessment technologies like my earlier speaker have already told that non-piggable pipelines can be inspected through all those technologies. There are robotic tools and ultrasonic eye-light tools which is available as of now in the industry, which can be used for inspecting of those non-piggable pipelines. For pipeline intrusion and leak detection system, there are fiber optic monitoring through temperature sensing and acoustic sensing properties of the optical fiber cable. There is a technology available which detects the leaks and intrusion on the pipeline. The awareness, which is a major concern, can be, it can be also, pipeline operator can take it through the social media to spread the awareness. That is also very big media for spreading the awareness among the society. Again, for the awareness, the most practical idea, I believe, is the enforcing the severe penalties for the uninformed activity over the line. As they say in Hindi, कि दंड के बिना कोई नहीं सुधरता. So implementing, because in US and in other countries, there are one-point call system available, and if they do not follow that, there are severe penalties. So penalties has to be there for for securing all these things, and that is how this will be, that awareness will get spread. We can never say that it will never happen again, but by becoming more prepared, we can reduce the high-profile incidents like in New York and in India, which has happened in the last year, and other countries also. We can, what we can do here is that we can form the industry jointly come together and can form a body for the emergency preparedness, so that the industry can become the member on that in those body, and that body will take care all the emergency responses 24/7. So that sort of body can be formed for the emergency preparedness. Also, by clubbing up all your activities to a composite work will reduce your problems of managing different contracts. At the same time, you will be getting a single point responsibility for your service from your service provider. By implementing such programs, it can free up your internal resources to manage your main activity, your core activity. Hence, from my side, the role of pipeline operator, by considering all past challenges, is to change the mindset from the detection to the prevention. At the same time, industry plays a very important role in testing, supporting, and implementing new technologies, and they are supporting also the new. When the new technology comes, it is good that if industry support and in testing and implementing those technologies. New improved training, the use of improved training and communication practice is what is more important for all stakeholders and the other and among the pipeline operators also. Adopting the upgradation of advanced O&M practices may cost more than the regular maintenance. However, the recovery of such costs can may not be in terms of the monetary terms, but can be in terms of the reduction of long-term risks such as reputational effects and production loss. Yes, it is a monitoring also, production loss during the shutdown time. So to sum up, adopting the best O&M practices for the pipeline is need of the hour for enhanced life of the pipeline, which is more economical and as compared to laying of the new pipeline. Thank you very much. If there is any questions, please.